Hello, investors. This is Ted Zhang, portfolio manager at Revere Asset Management. Today is Tuesday, September 9th, 5:15 p.m. Coming to you from New York City, New York. State of the market, we are in uptrend. We currently have market leaders at neutral, but with the green sub era, we're really starting to see the AI data center names show momentum once again off some earnings reports and pieces of news. Short-term index is still above the 21 EMA. Long, medium term index is still above the 50-day moving average, and then long term above the 200-day moving average. What happened today? Index is tight as AI data center names shine. 21 over 21 list up 1.05%, 14 stocks up, 3 neutral, 4 down. Turbo 12 up 0.22%, 5 stocks up, 1 neutral, 6 down. Big 8 up 0.86%, RG8 down 0.13%, S&P up 0.27%, RSP down 0.30%, Qs up 0.28%, QQEW up 0.18%, Dow Jones up 0.43%, midcaps down 0.89%, Russell down 0.55%, global 60/40 equities bonds pretty much flat, up 0.08%, GROTECTION up 0.30%, and Turbo up 0.42%. So jumping right into the S&P 500 as always. Mini bullish engulfing, but still super tight range. We gapped up, traded lower, and then saw a trend into the end of the day. But really, it's just a super tight range from this 65.18 area to 64.83. S&P ATR dropped to 0.79%. RSP inside day as well, right above the 21 EMA. RSP, mid caps, small caps, and equal weighted Qs definitely relatively weaker today, with larger caps strong and dominating. The Qs really putting in this beautiful flat base now. You can see some VCP characteristics. We'll see if this is all the contraction it needs, or if we start leaking off sideways again to build that last part of the contraction for the rest of the month. We will just have to see. UPW, also some VCP characteristics in the space, but not as pretty as the Qs. We have this little channel area right here. See if we can break above that, and then we have this 140 line above. Dow Jones flagging here. Perfect action. And in the Dow Jones, a big component of that is UNH, which is up 8.64% out of this. Really nice action. Potential 200-day touch will come soon. Mid caps pulling back to the 8 EMA. Russell, same thing, pulling back to the 8 EMA and finding support. Yields are up, so that impacted interest rate sensitive names of the market, like ITP as well, down 3% today. VIX still at a 15 handle, really low volatility, signified by S&P's ATR down below 0.8% as well. The dollar tries to reverse, but still well below the key moving averages, nothing to worry about. Gold continues to float higher, but with the dollar reversal today, gold also reversed on pretty high volume. So it seems that's a short-term top in gold. Silver also reversed, looking to test the 8 EMA. Bitcoin will go here. We were trading pretty strong in the morning, but rejected this 113.5 thousand area. Came back down, retested the 8 and 21, and held so far. 50-day is above too. Ethereum continues to build a sideways range. Needs to hold this 4,200 area, and above 4,500 is a level of interest for a new buy. Lana's trading really strong, breaking out this flag. Really choppy action here, but perhaps when it actually gets going, we can see a momentum uptrend soon. 218 level remains key. And then finally, bonds. You can see 2 years up 6.6 basis points, 10 years up 4.4, and that's really what impacted names like ITP down 3%, IWM down 60 basis points, mid caps down 91 basis points. So with that, that is it for the inter-asset correlation part of the video. Now onto the tail of the tape. We're still operating under the bull case. We're rallying above the 21 EMA. News, we have PPI tomorrow morning, Thursday, CPI, which will be key for the Fed and their balance of risks between maximum employment and stable prices for Americans. We had Oracle, which missed on revenues and earnings, but they talked about huge growth forecasts in the future, and the stock is up over 20% after hours. They said multi-cloud database revenue from Amazon, Google, Microsoft grew at the incredible rate of 1,529% in Q1, said Larry Ellison. They expect revenue to grow substantially every quarter for several years as they deliver another 37 data centers to their three hyperscaler partners for a total of 71. So incredible growth prospects there for Oracle. And this earnings season has told us that there is still so much demand for compute in data centers. Today's keys, we're watching S&P versus 21 EMA and all-time highs. We closed above the 21 EMA, but below all-time highs. Qs versus 21 EMA and all-time highs. We closed above the 21 EMA, but still below all-time highs. Again, we're in this flat base, and Russell closed right at the EMA and below 2,400. Day count, up to the consolidation 2 to up to consolidation 3. Super tight action. 4 days above the 8 EMA, 5 days above the 21 EMA. Expectations are positive. Strong sectors today. Bond yields are up, bonds are down. Dollar was up, energy, utilities, communications. Bitcoin miners, more like AI data center names now, like Wolf, herein, which I'll go over. China and uranium were up. Bond prices are down. Lithium, home builders, and regional banks were down as well. Today in GROTECTION, we added to Reddit, 1.26 beta, 5.19% open heat. And this is the Reddit chart right here. Found support at this left side peak and reversed up. In Turbo, we added to Tesla, bought LEU, MP, and offensive trim BABA. So let's start off with Tesla. Decided to take a position once we rejected 360. Perhaps it's the last contraction before we take out that 360 level. EMA 21 EMA is right below. Next one, we bought LEU to this left side peak. Super tight consolidation here. Just had to give it the stab. Great action. They're the HALEU production company, high assay, low enriched uranium, which is critical fuel for SMRs and Gen 4 reactors. Then we bought MP. It's more of a creative buy off the 50-day moving average, and the 10-week also holding this previous all-time high. So that's our key. Just double catalyst with Apple and Department of Defense, huge volume, pull back on low volume, and now just seeing how this builds. Likely we'll see a flag build there. This is also the undercut reclaim spot. Go on a 60-minute, you can see that clear, much more clear right here. Getting back above 65 would be extremely positive as well. And then finally, offensive trim BABA. The reason we did that was because it was heading into this 148 area, top of the base, and it reversed off and broke low of the day. So we decided to trim, even though it closed super strong today at high of the day. So that's 2.04 beta, 6.81% open heat. Bottom line is index as tight as AI data center name shine. And for tomorrow's keys, we're going to watch the same things for the S&P, NASDAQ, and Russell. So jump into it. Let's go into my charts of interest. Let's go over Wolf first. Typical high tight flag. Big move up, over 100% move up on highest volume ever with the Google partnership and the Fluid Stack compute partnership. Build this beautiful flag, higher lows, surfing the 21 EMAs, and now we're breaking out. This is in sympathy of MBIS, which closed highs of the day, up 50% today. They had a partnership, $17 billion contract deal for compute with Microsoft, and that really just significantly boosts their revenues going forward. You can see quarter by quarter, they're accelerating, but even last quarter, 100 million in revenue. So that's like an annualized run rate of about 400 million. And they're about to add about 2 billion a year for the next 5 years or 6 years. So that's huge revenue growth. Another sympathy off that is herein breaking out this mini flag into the all-time highs as well. This had herein had triple digit earnings and sales too. That backs up the numbers as well. Other sympathy names, Galaxy was another one, another name that was in the crypto, kind of like crypto asset management now, branching into AI data center infrastructure plays. That was another one that was up 15% today. CIFR was up 20% today. So all these once crypto miners now shifting their infrastructure to AI and compute data centers, which is where the money is at. Putting over 21 list, Reddit was our biggest mover, up 4.4% today. We added to this one like I talked about. Just monster earnings report, pull back, surf the 8 and 21, and now it looks like we're heading higher. PE is up 8% after hours, sympathy to Oracle. And actually, let's go over Oracle. Uh, this is the chart. We're gapping up. Wow, up 28% to 308 after hours. Just amazing move for already a almost $700 billion company. Just incredible move. Wow. Incredible. With that, VLO, breaking down this cup with handle, oil and gas name, MDB continues to trickle higher, riding the 8 EMA. Dash perks up as well off this like cheat setup. App gaps up the new highs off the S&P inclusion. ANET gaps up, pulls back, finds support at the 21, and starting a U-turn here as well. Seagate continues to trend higher. Just what a move. What a move. 113. Wow. Just sub 100. And this was in May. Now we're almost at 200 in September. Just riding the 21 EMA. SE, incredible as well. CRDO continues to trend higher too. After earnings, triple-digit earnings, triple-digit revenue growth. Just the last 4 quarters, really unreal move in CRDO as well. These triple-digit earnings names can really give fuel to the stock to make big, big moves. Time was looking great as well. Looking at this 80 level, potential flag that's building like this. Go on the 60-minute, we can see that flag develop even more. And so we're stocking this name closely as well. On the downside, ALAB, just inside day, so nothing wrong with that name. UDX, just a little reversal as gold reverses, but it's already made a huge move. Snow, looking to build potential flag continuation setup. CTWO breaks out this flat base. First Solar, down 0.07%, just meandering about at the stage 2 breakout line. Turbo 12, biggest name that was up is herein, up 15% on the MBIS sympathy. Great move. PE is up to 2.9%. Undercut reclaimed 8 EMA, now up 8% after hours. CRDO was up 1%, now up 2.5% after hours. Tam already talked about on the downside. Solar name SEDG wedge drops back to the 50-day. WGS breaks the EMA after reversal yesterday. Rocket Lab, inside day, super volatile action. This level remains the key pivot. And METC pulls back after making new high as well, back to the 8 EMA. So that being said, the bottom line today is just AI data center names are rocking. Oracle's up 28% after hours on the earnings report. MBIS is up 50% today from yesterday's Microsoft deal. And the whole slew of AI data center names are just extremely strong, showing momentum. With that being said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. If you have any questions or are interested in becoming a client Revere, please email ted@revereasset.com. My Twitter X is TedHZhang. Our phone is 855-REAL-WEALTH. That is 855-732-5932. That being said, today's Tuesday, October 9th. Ted Zhang with Revere Asset Management, telling it like it is. Thank you for listening and have a great rest of your day.